Hi guys, this is Kiki and I'm here to show you my finally completed Halloween mini. Um, this took me a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it was because I had help from my 4-year-old daughter, and at times I will tell you it was a little frustrating, but in the end we had a really great time and it was lots of fun, and I wouldn't trade it for anything because not only was this book made for her and her Halloween pictures, but I hope she'll remember that she made it with me. So, there's some imperfections in it, and there's some funny colors in it, and where she glued things don't perfectly line up. But in the end, we had a really great time doing it, and I know she had fun, and she feels, some ownership with this book. So we're happy about it, and I'm happy with the end result. It's really cute. So I'm just going to share it with you really quick and walk through it, and hopefully you'll like it. First thing I did is I got these letters from a swap with Sandra Perdomo over on the Scrap Beach, and she sent them to me, and they're really cute. They're just solid purple, and I wanted to find a use for them, so I came up with the Happy Haunting, and I stamped them with a spider web stamp, and then I used some UT on them to give them a glossy effect, and I was really happy with the way they came out. I think they came out really cool. I used a whole bunch of the Tim Coffee die cuts and the Spooktacular collection from Kane Company. I used these little borders on the whole album, and I think they're really cute and they're really fun. So that's where those came from, and she had to put a little spider on here with this web. And then the first page, since we're doing Spooktacular, we had to do some spooks, so she wanted to make some ghosts. So I wanted to create some photo mounts with the ghosts and a little bit of journaling. She thought this was funny that the little trick-or-treater got scared by some real ghost, she called them. So with a ghost flip up, and they have photo mounts, and then they have a little journaling spot in them. So there they are. Those were fun. And again, here's the Spooktacular borders. And I had a whole bunch of different size chipboard pieces, and I wanted to use them up. So we got creative with doing them in sequence and according to size, and just using up what we had. So this is what we came up with. And we have, this is the next page, and it says nobody rests here, and that's pretty good saying for my house, because with my daughter we don't get a lot of downtime. She's really active, but she's fun. She's really great. So we just did some glossy accents on his eyes, and there's some tags in here that I cut out with my Cricut. And some journaling spots on there. So, and we can put photos on there. So that came out cute. Put it back in there. And then this one, we just put the tombstone on there with the skeleton border, so we can stick something back here. We took lots of pictures this Halloween, so we've got some good ones to go in here. So our next page, it was a shorter size as well. So I just did a frame from the Happy Hauntings Cricut cartridge, and I UT'd the black part, and I really like how it came out. It feels really cool, and it's a functional frame, so I can slip a picture of her back there, and it says Scaredy Cat to go with the cats, and we thought that was kind of funny. Then I stamped this one. This was just a plain black outline, and I used my spider stamps and spider web to do the acetate, and we can stick a photo back there and can journal on top. So I like that one. This one was cute. It says full moon, and it's got the spooky owl on there. So we just made some tags to stick in there. And we used up little end pieces of border that we had. So we made some cute photo mounts there. And this was fun because we were actually really using scraps, which was cool. She was a pretty good little scrapbooker, and she has a good eye, so I had a lot of fun with her. So the next page, we used some glittery letters to spell out Halloween. We did some more of the cat border. Then we made a pocket. And then cut out some tags over there. I did a little bit of stamping. But we had fun sticking all these stickers on. Very cute. I'll stick the rest of them back in there. And then this was the first year she really participated with pumpkin carving. We went to the pumpkin farm. She picked out 3 different pumpkins and we carved 2 of them. She had lots of fun cutting, you know, scooping out the guts and everything. She thought pumpkins were stinky, but she had a good time. So I'm going to use this great big pumpkin for a photo mat here. And then we cut out one of the little cards with the pumpkin on it. And the 2 little photo mats for inside. And it says my pumpkin. Move this over. I'm getting long now. I'm getting out of frame. Then here was another page. And I just made some little photo mats to go here. And she wanted this witch on there really bad. So we did Witch's Brew on here, and we put some little things like frog breath, bat wings, spider eggs that might go in a Witch's Brew. So there's the little flap that goes on there. I've got a little journaling spot. And then this one I thought was so cute. It says, "What a good ghoul." And she was a good ghoul. She was very cute. So we made some tags to go in here. Just cut out the little skulls and created some photo mats in there. You slide in the pocket, and then this frame I thought was really neat. This was on the Happy Hauntings cartridge as well, but it's got little skulls all around it, and then we just put a little spot for a photo mat on there. And then we did these. I did 2 large frames cut from the Happy Hauntings. You can see she did the gluing for me. She did a pretty good job lining them up. And I can stick 2 cute photos in there. We've got lots of the little die cuts down here. And 2 of the trick-or-treaters poking out from behind the frames. And these have been UT'd, so they're nice and sturdy. And then this one, this was her favorite. She went trick-or-treating twice this year. We had one on the Air Force Base, and then we did one in our neighborhood, and she made out like a bandit on both of them, and she loves candy, so we had to make a candy page. So we've got our little trick-or-treaters down here, and then we made some candy tags and glittered them up and did some photo mats on there. Lots of pictures of her eating her candy. So, and she really got it. She loved the stickles. So, there's her tags. She picked out the colors for these. I thought she did pretty good. So this is the pocket. And it says, "I want candy." And that pretty much describes my little gal. And then this is the back. And I'm going to put a little tag here that says, "Made by McKenna and Mommy, Halloween 2010. So anyway, that is our Halloween album. Thanks for watching, and have a great week, you guys. Bye.